All right, good morning, everyone. I'd like to call this meeting to order. Mr. Roos, can we get a roll call?
Yes, Treasurer Diosef.
Here.
Lee Rondo.
Here.
Mark Carullo.
Here.
Michael Cicerone.
Here.
Matthew Howard.
Here.
Yen Lee.
Here.
William Murray.
Here.
Claire Newell.
Here.
Andrew Nada.
Here.
Alan Plotza.
Here.
Sandra Paquette.
Here.
Michael Tui.
Here.
Jonathan Woolman.
Here.
We have a quorum.
Thank you, Andrew. I will now seek the approval of the draft meeting minutes of December 17th, 2025 of the retirement board meeting. So moved. Second, any comments or edits? Seeing none, all in favor, vote aye.
Aye.
So moved, thank you. We will move on to my report. The only thing I will say is, as you've all been aware of, and in the Promise Journal, there was an article about the new payroll system. It's a big system that's going to improve our efficiencies as a state, as Treasury. There's been some issues that we've been aware of. We're addressing them. And if there's anything notable to bring to the board, we'll bring it at that time. All right. Now, the executive director's report, Andrew.
Thank you. I promised the treasurer that I would keep these brief. In my third meeting here, I want to continue to thank you and keep you updated on the progress on everything that's not in the book, in addition to our day-to-day. One tiny note about the retirement board book day. There was not an SIC meeting since our last meeting, so there's no new SIC book attached. In our most important day-to-day activities, member asked, we did, as we always do, make payroll, and our payroll was just over $90 million, $90,227,951. And always please reach out to me at any time for any questions with anything you want to know or action you require. The two items I highlighted on the agenda is first, that the finance and accounting team did a lot of work. I'd like to thank Stacy, but also Eric and the investments team to complete the audit with the Office of the Auditor General. That allowed us to have that completed, signed, submitted with our annual comprehensive report, and then also apply for our GFOA award, which I want to say I did not work here at any day during the fiscal year ending 2025, but very well run operation. And so you have all, the reason I'm flagging it, you all should receive that report from the Office of the Auditor General. I encourage you to read it. And if appropriate, we could ask that office to come speak to one of our audit committee meetings and appropriately ask me questions. Two things, just kind of per our rules, that I wanted to highlight about it was they found that it did properly reflect our fiduciary position. Very with the very top line there, it did. They also lay out that they have ethical responsibilities to be independent of us, and found they had no problem acting independently of us. And so those are just two highlights of the audit that you were sent by the Office of the Auditor General. The second item I thought worth mentioning in the agenda, and therefore wanted to talk about, was that we will be having a board election. And I want to thank Heidi, who has, along with Patrick, guided this process and made sure we had vision into all the steps we needed to take, both before I started and since I started. The process, to place Claire, who will miss terribly, will kick off with a notice. There's no action or needed by the board today, so I don't have this for a vote, but I wanted to have kind of maximum transparency on the fact that notice will likely go out before our next board meeting. And once that notice goes out, the treasurer will be appointing, similar to other times, an election committee to manage the process. That committee would meet essentially twice to approve some of the details of the signatures and final ballot, and then again to certify. This process, it's kind of designated to be the election committee or its agent. Large for most of these processes, our agent will be the Board of Elections. We've met with them several times in December and continue following that process. So like I said, it's nothing new. I'll be following up with you with a detailed timeline, but I wanted to make it kind of aware here in the public meeting that was going to kick off, and we should be on time to replace that as I consult Sebu in a prompt manner. And that concludes my report.
Any questions for Andrew? Seeing none, okay, thank you. I will ask for a motion to approve December 2025 pensions as approved by ERSRI.
So move.
Remove, second, all in favor?
Aye.
So moved, thank you. I'll now turn it over to Claire.
Hello. The disability committee met on January 9th and recommend the following. Number 6, Jason Kane. I will be recusing, so I need, you have to approve, the recommendation.
Please.
I have a question on number 1. Done? West Warwick?
Okay,
We need a vote.
Yeah, so-
Now,
Okay,
number
which is
6.
I'm sorry.
yeah, so you're gonna recuse,
Yeah, I'm gonna recuse.
so,
We have from the disability committee meeting when Claire recused.
perfect, okay, so I'll take a motion on item 6,
I'll move item 6.
okay? Second by Andy, all in favor? Alright, so moved, we'll go back to item 1.
Okay. Disability recommended the remaining numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, and 8 for approval.
Okay, discussion on number 1?
Question on item 1. My understanding is this individual has terminated employment maybe 2 years ago from the town of West Warwick. And I'm just wondering how you can apply for a disability when you're no longer employed.
You were Princeton.
West Warwick.
No, this is for,
Oh,
this is
oh, no,
one.
oh, number 1.
The market, I think customarily, an employee has to be an active employee, so the committee would have dealt with that at the time, so I'm not sure that that was clear. I'm not remembering this particular case, but we've dealt with many others that have questioned employment status at the time of submitting the application and eligibility, so happy to look back into that if need be, just to verify that particular point. Unless we can get verification today from Amanda, but
So
Gail's going out.
Gail just stepped out, good, Amanda.
Yeah.
So it is a process to getting considered that we filled out the paperwork and they're eligible. To do this case, but give us 1 second. Are there any other items of
It
discussion?
was either terminated or self-terminated.
Alright, why don't,
we'll pass it.
yeah, why don't
When we move item
Yeah,
number
why
1,
don't
we move item
we'll
1?
move item 1. I'll make a motion to approve the remainder.
Should that be 2 votes?
it'll be 2, 3, 4, 5,
Because
7.
it hasn't been a motion made.
Okay.
yet,
Yeah, that's right.
Right, she just asked for approval, so that motion, so if he makes the motion,
I'll make the motion to approve all but item 1.
well, 2 through 5, 7 and 8.
Second.
Motion second, all in favor?
Aye.
Alright, so moved. Waiting on item 1.
You can either wait or you can set something.
Yes, Vicky's.
Not having, no. No.
Gail?
Why don't we table it for the time being, table item number 1, second by Aldo, all in favor? Alright, we'll table it. We'll move on to legal counsel report, we'll come back to that.
Thank you, Treasurer. There's 2 reports in there with the updates with you regarding different matters. The only one that I would draw your attention to is that Judge Nesselbush did file an appeal challenging the decision. That matter will continue to be handled by Attorney Robinson's office.
Questions for legal? Seeing none? Alright, thank you. Just have to take a quick 5-minute break while we pull the information, or should we just?
Just postpone it.
I think we should put it on the next one.
Yeah,
That's fine.
okay. So we'll bring back item number 1 on the disability committee. Claire, you wanna make a
Motion to postpone.
motion?
Oh,
to
yeah, I'll make a
postpone?
motion to postpone item number 1, things done until next meeting.
Second by Mark, all in favor?
Aye.
So move. Okay. Quickest meeting of 2026. Motion to adjourn.
Oh, really?
We just got here. Can we take our coffee with us?
Can I get a motion?
Motion to adjourn.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed?
Wow.
You're welcome to stay.